Hold a moment. We should speak. Oh, there is something you should know. Last time Jurek Dar got out by the fur on his tail, the ghost. Beyond are the treasures of the Aelids, locked up for centuries. Nothing like the trinkets I sold. Spoken randomly, they do nothing. But if we knew how they fit together, we could open the ruin and share in the plunder. We'll enter separately as paupers, but leave together rich as kings. So, you will help me. She may not let you in, and there is still the barrier. No, we do not hide our sugar in one boot. We go in separately. Aheh, I admit, I do not do this only for you. Until now, I have only been able to, shall we say, receive gifts from her. If even a handful are like the lightning stone, well, it could be fairly lucrative, yes. Once we remove the barrier, the researchers can examine the relics before I sell them. Jurek Dar promises no tricks. Good. Take the sword as a symbol of our pact. I want it back later. I will keep her busy. You figure out the poems, and when we get out, we will both be very rich, yes? I have returned, my love.
My love? I cannot... Your sword, where is...
You are tired. Let me come closer.
You are not Verondil. Get back.
You are not Elanwe, yet you called me here. How? An old knight. Verondil the Gold, they called me. I had lands, titles, slaves. All dust now. Even my love has forgotten me. Elanwe, Lady of the Weald. Surely they still sing of her? Her hair, bright as the sun. Her skin, pale as the moon. 9 years we were together, happy. Then the war. I'd gone north to fight the uprising and died there. She brought me here with words of light, but knew me not. When I went to her, she cast this barrier to keep me and all others away. I have been in this place ever since, waiting. Released from this nightmare, what else? Elanwe remembers only the sword. Its enchantment blinds her to everything else. If I still had the sword, maybe. Bring her with me. To Aetherius, to whatever lies beyond. What? The sword? Give it to me! Were I alive, I could grant you such splendor. Alas, everything is dust. But I am forever in your debt.
My head. I need a moment.
Alanwe, at long last I return.
Varondil? You have been gone only a day, but it feels like an age.
Each day is an age without you.
Yes, true, but you... where have you been?
It is a long story, but come. Aetherius awaits.
Yes, together forever, as was always meant to be.
So long, my friend, and thank you. Forever.
My head thanks you for your haste. Once the barrier fell, whatever she was doing stopped as well. Truly, I am glad. She was very lonely and for so long. But enough melancholy, yes, to our spoils. Where's my catalog? I must document my finds.
don't want any more trouble.
Where could she be? If I have to comb through the worm cult's filth to find her, I'll strangle her with my bare hands. Erethiel, again. I bet the worm cult caught her. She said she'd meet me here after going back for Carolith. They're both long overdue. I'd go back, but someone's got to keep watch. Maybe you could help me. Check the camps near Abermath's ruin for Erethiel. I'm not as worried about Carolith. She can outrun anything, especially when she's scared. And watch out for the worm cult. They've taken over Abermath. Always the last to reach the checkpoints. Always off foraging for squirrels or birds or what have you. Erethiel has some explaining to do. A worm cult ambush. Undead rose from the path ahead and behind. What few guards we had panicked and were killed by those monstrosities. Only one of us managed to escape. Erethiel. She was traveling with us to Silvanar, a Bosma city some distance from here. Erethiel managed to slip away in the confusion of the attack. Later on, she snuck back in and rescued us. The Cult of the Black Worm. Worshippers of Molag Bal and all he stands for. They create discord and bring death across Nirn in his name. Whatever they are up to in Abermath, it can't be good. Abermath was built by the Ayleids of an Orc settlement. Orcs say it's the birthplace of the blood of Moloch, their face-painting ritual. The mud holds no real power, else their ancestors wouldn't have been cast for this place by the Ayleids.
I told them to leave me if I were captured, but Ifra blessed them for not listening. I'll be fine. I know a restoration spell to seal wounds, but I will need help getting into the ruins beneath Abermath. They're down there, the Worm Cult, and we must stop them. The entrance to the ruins is locked by Welkin stones. I saw a few cultists guarding them as I was dragged to this cage. Get the Welkin stones. 2 of them unlock the outer door. We'll use the rest inside the ruin. Eager. I like that. They've got the Welkin stones at their tents. Their glow should help you find them. Once you've recovered the stones, head to the ruins entrance. I'll meet you there and we'll go in. As usual, sowing discord. However, this sect is different. They spoke about an arcane ritual and Moloch. Their leader's a powerful necromancer, Cassia Varro. Abermath was built over an ancient orc settlement dedicated to the worship of Morlock. It is said the blood of Morlock originated here, deep underground where the blood flows. If there's a shrine or some ancient blood magic within the ruins... Simply put, war paint. There's a spring or something inside the ruin filled with red water and mud. The original inhabitants believed Moloch gave it to them so they'd be strong. It's a myth, a legend. But what if there's something to it after all? Good, for I fear they plot to summon Morlock himself. Abermath was built over an ancient orc settlement dedicated to the worship of Morlock. It is said the blood of Morlock originated here, deep underground where the blood flows. If there's a shrine or some ancient blood magic within the ruins... I don't know anything but the name. I overheard it as they marched me through their camp, that's all. Cassia Varro and Morlock. Good. The entrance should be unlocked now. The final 2 Welkin stones unlock the door to the sanctum inside these ruins. Don't lose them. Be ready for anything in there. Agreed. But my injuries are worse than I thought. I'm useless as a fighter, so I'll keep to the shadows until you've cleared a path ahead. Place the remaining Welkin stones. I'll meet you at the sanctum's entrance deep within the ruins. Thank you. I'll follow when I see it's safe to move. Look for the sconces to either end of the ruins. That's usually where they are.
No, don't touch the tomb. You'll be trapped forever with Connie. Those I hired as protection tricked me into this tomb and left me to rot. Thieves! I shouldn't have trusted them. By Bandar's ears, of course Connie speaks. Look for stars on the walls, and poetry for a warrior. I tried, but I cannot read. Those traitors said the words can solve the puzzle. Please, free me from this tomb. Connie is free. You're so kind to help me. Connie thanks you for saving her soul from that prison. No treasure can repay you for my freedom.
The hour of your doom approaches, Wretch.
You dare approach my shrine, whelp? You stand no chance against Cassiavaro. Unseal the doors. It takes more than that if you see blood.
The door should be unlocked. Get to the sanctum and stop the ritual. I'll seal the door behind you to make sure nothing interferes from this side. As usual, sowing discord. However, this sect is different. They spoke about an arcane ritual on Moloch. Their leader's a powerful necromancer, Cassiavaro. Abermath was built over an ancient orc settlement dedicated to the...
think it would be easy to enter my shrine? Your pain amuses me.
That must have hurt. Honestly, I didn't expect a barrier across the entrance. The cult must have set this up as a last line of defense in case they were attacked. That's a relief. There must be a power source nearby. Another Wilkins stone or something darker. Look! There! On the pedestal!
Greetings, mortal. I speak through this object, not from it, mortal. That troll herder Moloch must not invade this realm. The pathetic worms in the cave beyond must be destroyed. You must stop their foolish rituals. This object is called an Animus Geode. The cult imbued it with a curse. When attuned to a door, it can only be destroyed by the release of a soul. Feed the Animus Geode a soul and it will shatter, clearing your path. Arethiel's soul will do nicely. She betrayed her people and joined the Worm Cult. Only after she was forced to murder her own family did she question her choice. Her word is worthless, but her soul. Feed it to this gem and rid yourself of the traitor. Many mortals call me Boethia. Sate the Geode's thirst with Arethiel's soul, and I will grant you a boon for a time to aid in your battle with the Worm Cult. Use the Animus Geode to absorb her soul and it will dispel the barrier. The Worm Cult is of no interest to me for the moment, but Moloch cannot be allowed to invade Nirn. We have history, Moloch and I. It would amuse me to see his plan destroyed.
Were you talking to the stone? What happened? Boethia, why does she want my soul? It's true. I once served the Worm Cult, and everyone I loved died by my hands. With each death, pieces of myself cracked and shattered, until my hatred turned inside out and I finally saw the cult for what they truly are. Trust me, what I did is horrific. Petty slights and the demands of an arranged marriage shaped the rage within my despair. The cult's agents nurtured my anger and drew me in. I hate what I became, what I did. Yes, Moloch would sow destruction across Valenwood as an unwitting puppet of Molag Bal. The Worm Cult would follow in his wake, raising an army of undead from his slaughter. We need to get past that barrier. Take my soul. If you can stop the cultists with my soul, do it. The stone requires a soul to dispel the barrier, and I am willing. A fitting and bloodthirsty safeguard for their ritual.
Martyrs of Moloch. Blood of the Forgotten Tribe. Hear our call for vengeance.
Nothing will stop Moloch's rise from Ash Pit.
You're safe. I thought Boethia meant to destroy you too. Glad I was wrong. Death was a just punishment for my crimes. The Animus Geode released my spirit when that barrier fell. The worm cult failed to summon Morlock thanks to you. And now, I'm free. Safe journeys, my friend. You're safe. Death was a just punishment. Book is worthless. To arms! We're under attack!
Ugh, my insides feel like maggot haggis. Guess that batch was a little too strong. Oh well, the next one will be better. Comes from the crashing waves of a maelstrom. Of course, while my body was bending like a tree in the wind, I had time to think over the current formula. With a few modifications, I believe I can perfect the potion's results. Not quite. That batch allows for attraction of one Thunderbug. The one I tested allows control of exponentially more. Quite dangerous, as you can see. Luckily, I arranged for countermeasures. Thunderbugs congregate in packs to feed off of their fellows' elemental energy. The bug you brought absorbed the excess energy, overwhelming me. I hypothesize the transferal of energy caused the Thunderbug to disintegrate. A pity. An infinite thunderstorm at your beck and call. Think of the possibilities. My concoctions will soon allow me to control the weather itself. As long as it doesn't kill me first. Who doesn't enjoy a good challenge, I say? I'd been traveling with a few Dunmer botanists. I tired of their obsession with Bosmer horticulture and struck out on my own. As soon as I had a run-in with one of the native Thunderbugs, I knew I had to stay. So much potential. An infinite thunderstorm at your beck and call. Think of the possibilities. My concoctions will soon allow me to control the weather itself. As long as it doesn't kill me first. Who doesn't enjoy a good challenge, I say? I'd been traveling with a few Dunmer botanists. This was my first real trial of a full-strength potion. I gathered a small horde of Thunderbugs, but the elemental energy was too much. The ensuing explosion threw me into the river. As you can see, my contingency plan was successful. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. And it worked, did it not? Do me one last favor, will you? Don't mention my experiments to the locals. The last one I ran into wasn't as open-minded as yourself. Although he did make a good volunteer.